Good day and you are all welcome. So today we'll be looking at November 2021 paper of Agricultural Sciences, paper 1. Since we have covered section 1.1, we're gonna go to 1.2, which is column A and column B. So let us go straight. 1.2.1, it says counteract putrefaction in the stomach of an animal. Okay, if we don't know what does counteract and putrefaction, it says we're gonna cut them out and we're gonna look at in the stomach of an animal. Then we look at our column A. It says bile and hydrochloric acid. Okay, bile, it is far away from the stomach. No, we'd be like, no, bile, it goes to the small intestine. Then we look at hydrochloric acid. It's actually the king of the stomach. It's in the stomach. If we know, then it will say, I think it will be hydrochloric acid. So in the stomach of an animal there is hydrochloric acid. So that's how we connect the dots. That's how we find our answer. So it will be B only. Okay, let's go to counteract and putrefaction. Let's look at this. What does they say? To counteract is to get to act against something, and putrefaction, it simply means decay. So here what they are trying to say, or simply want to say, they are saying that something that act against decay in the stomach of an animal, and we know that is hydrochloric acid. Here we must know the function of hydrochloric acid so that we can be able to answer our question. So let us name them. First thing is they digest food, they help with pH control, they kill germs, and the fourth is also to prevent food from decay. Okay, so let's go to 1.2.1. It says method to increase digestibility of grains. Okay, do we know our method? Do we know our method of increasing digestibility? Okay, let us name them. It is what? It is grinding, it is boiling, it is crushing, it is rolling, it is roasting, it is pelleting. So if we know, we'll be able to answer this. And they are all in here: dry heating, dry rolling, they are here. So it's both A and B. We get our marks home. So let's go to 1.2.3. The number of heartbeats in 1 minute. Okay, pulse rate, respiratory rate. Yeah, here you must know. So pulse rate is actually the number of heartbeat in 1 minute. Is the number of times your heartbeat beat. You get what I'm saying? So respiratory rate is actually the number of our breath in each minute. So a bonus, A only, it's pulse rate. They go hand in hand, and we can find our pulse rate, we can feel our pulse rate in the wrist, in the neck. Okay, so here it's A only. 1.2.3. 1.2.4, the system whereby chickens are kept in small wire cage while laying eggs for their entire lives. Do we know our system? Yeah, let me ask this. Do we know our system? The cattle, the goat, the pigs, the poultry. Do we know our system? Okay, here let us list our system, the poultry system. I think there are four. Yeah, there are actually four. We have what? We have deep litter, we have free range, we have backyard system, we have battery cage. Here we go. Here we go. So what about deep litter? What is it with deep litter? Deep litter is actually the house of chickens, like whereby we'll be putting layers so that we can so that the chicken can feel warm, like where we'll be using our straw, our crushing wood, so that we can make layers, so that our chicken can feel warm, and they can also absorb moisture and reduce ammonia. So that's all about deep litter. Then free range Free range is actually whereby the chicken have access outdoors and indoors. And we go to battery cage. Battery cage is actually the answer in here. It is a system whereby chicken are kept in small wire cages while laying eggs. Yeah, that's a system of chicken laying eggs. Then we go to backyard system. A backyard system is that system in a house, in a backyard, that one that we fenced, that one of roost bar and chicken coop. Yeah, that's our backyard system. So there we go. So these are our 4 poultry system. So here we don't find any battery cage, so it's none. Then we go to 1.2.5, embryonic membrane surrounding the fetus. Do we know our embryonic membrane? Do we know our embryonic membrane? Okay, let us listen. We have amnion, chorion, and allantois. 3 of them. They make up what? The embryonic membrane. Amnion is the innermost membrane, that one that prevents friction, and then chorion is the outer membrane that surround the amnion and form part of the placenta in mammals. Like it set up the placenta and placenta feed the embryo. Yeah, that's about chorion. Allantois is a sac-like structure. That's where gases exchange happen, and waste storage later form part of the umbilical cord. That's about allantois. So there are 3. So let us look at our column A. Are they in here? No. We have perimetrium and endometrium. What are those? That means here is none, but let us find out what are those. What is a perimetrium and endometrium? Okay, these things are found in the uterus. They actually form the layers of uterus. So we have perimetrium is the outermost layer of the uterus. It works with reducing friction and allowing smooth movement. Then endometrium, that's where during menstrual cycle the lining, the inner lining of uterus are shed. So endometrium is the inner one. Myomerium, the thick metal layer of the smooth muscle. So perimetrium is the outermost, myometrium is the middle, then endometrium is the inner. I hope that I'm clear. So that's all about our column A and column B. So I separated this thing. So 1.1.3 you'll find it in the other video that I'm going to make. Here is what you're gonna find. You're gonna find the word term and the underlining and term. We're gonna work in here. So that's all about our lesson. I hope I've reminded you of something that you forgot or something that you ignored. May God be with you.